What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in our world. And Lord knows, we all know our world is a hot mess right now. I am to the point where it's like, throw the whole 2020 in the garbage. Like, what is going on? Like, every day is something new. We are losing so many people, and not just to coronavirus, also to gun violence, to police brutality, unfortunate accidents. It's so much that I'm just keeping everybody in prayer right now, and that's what we have to do to keep our minds sane, because it's a lot going on, y'all. But let's get into this tea. What is going on? Okay, so let's take it back to July 12th. There was apparently some type of pool party at Kylie Jenner's house where Megan Thee Stallion, a friend, or I don't know how many friends were there, and Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and a friend of hers, I believe, all left in an SUV where shots rang out, and it led to Tory Lanez's arrest on a gun charge, and Megan Thee Stallion rushed to the hospital with some type of foot injury. There's also surveillance footage where you see Tory Lanez laid out. Her friend was told to come out of the vehicle and so disgustingly told her to spread her legs, which she was already on the ground, half dressed in a bathing suit, and they told her to... Anyway, and then Megan Thee Stallion, you can see she's limping. You can see the blood speckles on the ground that, yes, something clearly happened to her. It all came out that she was shot. She even posted, I believe she tweeted or she posted on Instagram that she was indeed shot. And it said, "I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of crime against me." So that confirmed that she was indeed shot. And being that Tory Lanez was arrested for a gun charge, a lot of people started speculating that Tory Lanez shot her. And then numerous tweets and posts was going out between Megan's team and her friends, and a lot of speculation that Tory is responsible for her getting shot. Now they're saying that Megan was trying to leave the vehicle and Tory Lanez shot her in the foot. It is sounding like a bunch of craziness. I don't know what happened. I'm just glad that she is okay, and I hope that they get to the bottom of it. But I'm praying for everybody, for justice to be served, for Megan to be okay. I don't know what Tory's part in this is, but if he is responsible, I hope he is held accountable for what he did. And if he's not, then I hope they get to the bottom of what happened. Megan also posted, "Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own." That is so true. And we are nurturers by instinct. We want to, protect our men, our children, each other. And unfortunately, sometimes we don't always get that same protection in return. Most of the time, people are making jokes, and she's like, "Listen, this is my life. I know this is just another story for you guys to report, and this is just a bunch of memes and funny things that you guys want to put out there. But at the end of the day, this is my real life, and I'm traumatized." So we have to also start taking consideration, like, listen, they're celebrities, yes, they put themselves out there for the world to have an opinion, but we have to realize at the end of the day, they are still human. She also made a comment about protecting her energy. Now, I don't know what transpired, and it is no secret that I am not a fan of the Kardashian Jenner clan, and I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be making this joke, but a lot of people say that Kardashian Jenner curse. I mean, they did just leave her house, and now look, this is the first time she hanging out with this girl, and then something like this transpires. And by no means am I saying Kylie has anything to do with it, but I'm just saying you gotta protect your energy and who you around, because right now she is currently posting pictures. She unfollowed both of them. They unfollowed each other. It's just like, listen, be careful who you call a friend, and be careful who you surround yourself with. But I'm gonna get to that later when I give my 2 cents. So, following behind that story, we also had news of Nick Cannon. We all been hearing it about him being canceled and fired from Viacom. They have now canceled Wildin' Out behind some comments he made on his podcast. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I am not going to really speak on this because I am not the brightest crayon in the box, and I am not educated enough on what Nick Cannon was speaking of, so I really don't want to make comments on things, which is something I think he probably did. I don't want to make comments on things that I don't really know about. So, long story short, it came out that Nick Cannon made these comments about white people and how they are the true savages based on behavior from the past, the history of violence that they have, and a lot of people were upset. They also said that he was saying anti-Semitic comments, and it just all went downhill. They canceled Wildin' Out, which is very popular. Everybody loves Wildin' Out. He eventually apologized and, took responsibility. He felt like he did offend a community of people, and he does apologize, but he will be continuing to host Fox's The Masked Singer. He was supposed to be coming out with a daytime talk show. They pushed it back, so I don't really know. But once he did that apology, he got even more backlash from the black community, who felt like he should have stand in his truth. He should not have apologized. He said what he said, if that's how he felt. Some of his peers, a lot of black celebrities coming at him. I think 50 in particular. 50 is always in the middle of some mess, I'm telling you. And he, I guess, got so upset and frustrated, which I could imagine the pressure. I said something, I'm getting backlash. But now I apologize for it, and I'm getting the backlash for apologizing. It's like, I can't win. I can't please anybody. So he posted a cryptic post and said, y'all can have this planet. And his location said heaven. So a lot of people was taking that as Nick Cannon sounds suicidal. And there were a lot of concerns. And again, people got to be careful of what you say to people. These are human beings at the end of the day. So oddly enough, he put this out there, this cryptic message that sounds suicidal. And then we had Tamar Braxton, singer turned reality star, who was rushed to the hospital with a suicide attempt. So that was shocking to the world. We all know Tamar. She has a huge personality. She is also a very controversial celebrity. A lot of people hate her. A lot of people love her. Everybody has their opinions of her. Some people can't take it. Some people love it. She's just one of those. And we see that she has a new show on VH1, To Catch a Beautician, I believe that's the name. And we see that she's also getting her own reality show, aside from the Braxton show, which she films with her family, mainly her sisters. She was getting her own show. We've seen previews for that. So we all thought Tamar was in such a great place. And moving forward, especially after the whole real situation where she was fired and all kind of controversy. But we thought she was in a good place, and then now we hear that she was rushed to the hospital for attempted suicide. Now it is coming out that she did send a letter, or she did write to her family, and she changed her name, I believe, on Twitter as Tamar Slave Braxton. And she wrote to her family this message, and she said, "The only way I see out is death." So that raised flags, and now she is blaming WeTV bosses and production. She said that they made her suicidal in these last couple weeks. She also posted how they destroyed her family. We all know these shows, and I am not gonna lie, I definitely want to take part in Ratchet TV. I watch the Love and Hip Hops, the Basketball Wives, the Atlanta Housewives, the Braxtons. I watch all of it, and I don't know why we are entertained by drama. I really don't, but I tune in every week and I watch these shows, and Because let's keep it real, we all have drama in our lives. Maybe it's a sense of it being relatable or something while we watch it. I don't really know. But at the end of the day, the production have their ways. Production on any show, from what I hear, a lot of reality stars say, they have their ways of causing excessive drama. You know, we all have drama in our lives, but they have ways of manipulating situations or putting you in a situation or editing certain things to make it seem a certain way. And it could cause a lot of problems. And when you go into that with your family, and you know, yeah, your family might have its ups and downs, but they take it to another level to where y'all can't even stand to be around each other. I can understand her frustration 100%. And with that being said, before I give my 2 cents, I just want to say I am praying for every single celebrity that I spoke of, from Megan to Tory to Nick Cannon to Tamar, because at the end of the day, these people are human and they go through real shit and they have real feelings, and we have to take that into consideration. So now let me give you my 2 cents on the whole thing. I'm not going to speak on the situations exactly, because at the end of the day, with all of those stories, we don't really know the truth behind anything. Everything is accusations. Everything is, you know, possibles. We don't really know the truth of anything. What I do know that all of these people have in common is we have to start protecting our energy. You have to start thinking about if some things involving yourself or some things saying or some people you hanging around, is it deserving of your energy? Is it deserving of your presence? Something don't feel right, something don't look right. Do not put yourself in that situation. When Megan said I have to learn to protect my energy, she seems like she's a very nice and humble woman. She seems like she's easygoing. She'll get along with people. She doesn't judge. And sometimes that could come around and bite you in the butt, because you befriend people that sometimes are not deserving of your energy. So as I'm getting closer to my birthday and I'm turning 30, I am now in a place where all I want is peace and happiness. Like, I don't want any type of toxic energy around me, which is probably why a bitch is still single. I don't know. But the minute a flag goes off for me, it's like I have to remove myself from the situation. I have to remove myself from the person. And it doesn't take much, because I'm all about protecting my energy, protecting my peace. I have come too far to allow somebody to come in my circle and ruin that, or to tarnish it, or to soil it. I'm not here for that. So with that being said, never sell your soul to the devil. You know, we all want, not all of us, but, you know, fame and money. It sounds like a beautiful thing, but it comes with so much pressure. Even this YouTube thing, like now I'm starting to get like negative comments, and I used to tell myself, like, you know, just prepare, because once you start talking about certain things, you know, people are gonna have opinions. And at first I was very defensive, like, excuse me, how dare you? But I had to get to the point where it's like, you don't know these people, they don't matter, they're behind a keyboard, it is what it is. Do not let that affect who you are, how you think, and what you feel. So I'm the type of person, like, you can keep the fame, give me the money. But, you know, these celebrities, we have to realize they're human. They're human. They got feelings. So when we create these memes and make jokes about their situations or their struggles, that shit hurts. And I know it sounds like a funny kiki moment, but you don't think about what they're going through when they're sitting at home by themselves and looking at that. You don't know what they're going through when they are reading that and have to process it. They're already living what they're going through, but now they gotta look at people laughing at them and making memes about it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? That could really mess with somebody's head. I'm not gonna talk long about it, but I just wanted to say, like, protecting your energy is a really big thing. Like, peace is everything, okay? When you get to a point in life where you just want peace, You will be surprised how many doors will open up for you. You will be surprised how much opportunity you have. And you would just be surprised of how happy you are. When you don't have people, and that's another thing. This week has also been, personally, I've watched somebody do something foul to somebody that I care about. And it's like, you gotta protect who you allow around you. You gotta protect who you allow into your life. You gotta protect who you allow to know your plans, your goals. Okay? Because you never know who's watching. You gotta manifest that energy and protect it. Because you never know who is side-eyeing you, who's hating on you, who is just preying on your downfall. Because don't think for a second people don't prey on your downfall. You'll be surprised. So find your peace. I know it doesn't happen overnight, because it didn't happen overnight for me. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize how much my peace means to me. And that's all I really want. Like, I don't care to have a bunch of friends around me. I don't care to have a man in my life that doesn't really care for me. I don't care to have family who don't really ride for me like that. I don't care to have any of that around me. If you're not around to see me win, or to motivate me, or to just be a friend, like a real friend, then I don't need you in my space. And that's something I think we all have to acknowledge. Like, listen, if it ain't good for you, cut it loose. Bye. You'll be fine. Trust me when I say. With that being said, that was my 2 cents. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think of everything that's going on, how you protect your energy, what are some things that you do. If you're looking to find your peace, comment everything down below. Let me know. Also, give me some ideas that you guys want me to give my opinions on. If you got a situation, or you need advice, or somebody else, or something you even saw and you just want to hear my opinion, let me know. Comment down below. You can DM me on Instagram. You can private message me on Facebook, and let me know that you want me to talk about it. Okay? If you are new to this channel, I welcome you, and I ask that you subscribe. Thank you very much, which I don't know why you haven't already. No. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a video. Hit this thumbs up if you like it. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is